In our next section, we will be digging into degree requirements more. Keep in mind that this is a starting point in understanding your degree requirements. During your one-on-one with your academic advisor, you will discuss the degree requirements in more detail. A bachelor's degree is a minimum of 120 credit hours successfully passed. Of the 120 credit hours minimum, at least 45 of those credit hours must be completed at the upper division level. Upper division courses are 3,000 and 4,000 level courses. Your 120 credit hours are divided into a few main areas. First is the CU Denver core. These are your general education courses like English composition, math, sciences, and humanities. Next is the School of Public Affairs graduation requirements. These are requirements specific to SPA students. Next are your major specific courses, either criminal justice or public administration. Finally, general electives. Your general electives are courses that help you reach the 120 credit hour minimum and the 45 credit hours of upper division coursework. You can use general electives for lots of things, including pursuing minors, concentrations, secondary language courses, study abroad programs, or just any courses that you're interested in.
Now that we have a better understanding of the foundation of the bachelor's degree, let's briefly discuss the transfer process and some important things to keep in mind regarding transfer. There are two terms that are important to keep in mind when it comes to transfer. First is transferability, which asks, can the credits be accepted and transferred by CU Denver? The second term is applicability, which asks, how do the transferable credits apply to a specific degree and major? Revisiting transferability. Transferability asks, can the credits be accepted and transferred by CU Denver? It might be easiest to start off by looking at some of the courses that are non-transferable. There are also some courses that may be petitioned in but will not automatically transfer in. Those courses include special topics and independent study courses. If you have taken those courses, please be prepared to provide your academic advisor a syllabus for review. One of the most common issues we see with transfer credit is students forgetting to submit an updated official transcript with final grades. Courses that are in progress will not transfer. We need to see the grade of C- or higher. So please remember to submit any, all, and all final transcripts. Presuming the courses you have taken are transferable, the next question is applicability.
Applicability is the question of how your transferable credits apply towards your degree and your major. Keep in mind that each institution and program can determine their own curriculum requirements for a degree. What constitutes Class A at your first school may not be a direct equivalent to Class A at CU Denver. For example, there's not a universally accepted English Composition 1 curriculum that every university follows. Because CU Denver works with a large number of transfer, we already have course evaluations on file for hundreds of thousands of courses from universities around the world. In the case that we have not yet evaluated one of your courses, your advisor will need a copy of the course syllabus from you. During your one-on-one advising appointment, your advisor will let you know if any courses require additional evaluation. Also, each program is allowed to have residency rules or transfer limits. This refers to a certain number of credits that can transfer directly into a program or directly into a major. We always apply credits to the CU Denver core, the SPA graduation requirements, and the major first. Once we've maxed out the applicability in those areas, we apply remaining credits to general electives. We know this is a lot of information, and your academic advisor knows the ins and outs of all the transfer rules at CU Denver, SPA, and for your major. And we're here to support you during the transfer process.
How do credits actually get added to your account? First, you need to request all official transcripts and test scores, including things like AP, be submitted to the CU Denver Office of Admission. Once we receive your transcripts and test scores, we evaluate your credits for transferability and applicability. Finally, transferable and applicable credits are added to your degree audit and available to be reviewed by you, the student, and your academic advisor. As Hanson mentioned, we always apply credits to the CU Denver core, the SPA graduation requirements, and the major first. Once we've maxed out applicability in those areas, we apply remaining credits to general elective. It's important to keep in mind that every university requires something different. As academic advisors, we are trying to maximize the applicability of your transferable credits, so you don't have to take any more credits than absolutely necessary to graduate, while also following all policies and rules required by CU Denver.
A quick note about military credits. There are two ways that military and veteran students can get academic credit for their service. The first one, Joint Service Transfer Military Occupations Evaluation, is automatically applied through evaluation of the Joint Services Military Transcript. The second one is completed through student request. Military students can request additional credits through the Military Experience Form. If you are a military or a veteran student and you have not yet submitted the Military Experience Form, we encourage you to do so as soon as possible. This is the primary way that military and veteran students receive credit.
We have mentioned the degree audit several times during this presentation, and now we are going to dive into the degree audit. This is the #1 advising tool you will use during your time with CU Denver to track your degree progress.
The degree audit is an online system that lists all of the requirements for your degree and compares it against completed requirements, in-progress requirements, and it shows you what requirements are still needed to complete your degree. Degree audit is the main tool used by academic advisors, students, and by CU Denver to track and plan your degree progress. This is also the same tool that we use to confirm that you're eligible to graduate. And if you're using military benefits, this is the tool that the university uses to certify your courses. The great thing is, we're all looking at the same thing. There are no paper records floating around at risk of getting lost or getting confused from one person at the university to another. With the degree audit, there is full transparency between you, the student, and your academic advisor and the university. We should all be on the same page in regards to what you need to finish your degree. We expect students to review their degree audit 2 to 3 times per semester, and always before meeting with their academic advisor. We expect students to be reviewing their degree audit to familiarize themselves with the degree requirements, with their progress, and to make informed decisions about courses that you want to take for the upcoming semester. Your academic advisor may provide summary notes for you, but the primary degree information must come from your degree audit. The degree audit is your only official form of degree progress, and you are responsible for the information on your degree audit.
In the next few slides, we will go over how to access your degree audit. We would like to ask you to pause the video throughout the next few slides while we go through the directions and pull up the degree audit on your computer. First, you'll go to www.ucdenver.edu. Click Quick Links on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Select UCD Access and enter your CU Denver username and password. Once you are logged into your student portal, there you will select a box in the upper right-hand corner with 3 white bars. It looks like a menu box. Click Degree Audit Tools, click Degree Audit, and then click Run Declared Program. After that, you'll select View Audit and your degree audit will display. We will show you some quick screenshots of parts of this process. And again, please pause this video and pull up your degree audit on your own computer. I hope that you have now pulled up your degree audit. We are briefly going to switch gears away from this presentation and show you a demo degree audit to point out a few key aspects of the degree audit that you should be looking for. Please note, this is not a real student's information. So at this point, I've logged into UCD Access. I've selected degree audit tools. I've selected degree audit. I've run my declared program. Now I'm going to choose view audit. It's important to note that any and most previous audits will be listed here. And when you run an audit, you always want to look at the most recent audit. Our degree audit is now displaying. A quick tour of the degree audit. You can see your basic name, student ID, degree information listed at the top. Again, always take note that you're looking at the most recent degree audit that you've requested. If you remember, all students need 120 credit hours successfully passed, and this pie chart shows you a quick overview of your progress towards the 120. Green means the credit hours are complete. Blue means you have the credit hours in progress. Red means the credit hours are unfulfilled. Here's where your cumulative CU GPA will display. GPAs do not transfer except between CU schools such as University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, CU Denver, and University of Colorado Boulder. Otherwise, your GPA will start over at CU Denver. As part of a school public affairs student, we largely do not utilize this box, although some programs do break down their degree requirements into minimum GPAs for different parts of the degree. At the School of Public Affairs, we do not. One interesting aspect for students you may enjoy is looking at your major specific GPA, which is either your criminal justice or public administration major. Sometimes a student's major GPA might be above a cumulative GPA because they've changed majors a few times or life has changed. So it's nice to note if there's a large difference between your major GPA and your cumulative GPA. From here, we can log down and we now see all of the nuts and bolts of your degree requirements listed out. We'll always take a look at the 120 and see how far you are from the 120 minimum. In progress courses also include any courses in which you have future registration for. For example, if you are currently in the spring semester but have registered for summer, your in progress coursework will include the spring and summer semesters. Another interesting thing to look at that we'd like to have you keep an eye on is your upper division requirement. Again, these are 3,000, 4,000 level courses. Students need a minimum of 45 credit hours of upper division coursework. You can see a list displays and how many upper division courses you still need. For example, with this student, I know that of their remaining courses, they need at least 30 credit hours of upper division coursework. From here, the degree audit is broken into those major components of the degree that Hanson went over. You have your CU Denver core, which is the same for every student at CU Denver. You can click on any part of the degree audit and you'll see a drop-down menu telling you what is required, what you've completed, what you still need for this section, and how you can finish this requirement. In the case that a requirement is done, you'll see a nice green checkbox. The next section of the degree are requirements specific to being a school public affairs student. Finally, you'll have your major requirements, which will either be criminal justice or public administration. You can click through and see how your transfer courses have applied to different parts of the major. Your academic advisor will also go over the degree audit with you, but it's important that you begin familiarizing yourself with your audit now, as this is the main tool we use for academic advising. Finally, if you want to see a list of all of your coursework, you can click the bottom row and you'll see all the coursework that you've taken, including transfer coursework.
Please keep in mind that your degree audit is based off the information that CU Denver has received. If you have any credits that are currently listed as in progress on your transcript from your previous university, you will not see them reflected on your degree audit. Once final grades post, please submit an updated official transcript to CU Denver's Office of Admissions for full evaluation. Also, academic advising relies on having the most accurate and complete picture. If we're missing transcripts, we may not be able to provide the most accurate and complete information regarding your degree audit. And we don't want you to take any more courses than you need. So please ensure that you have submitted all relevant test scores and official transcripts. We covered a ton of information during this presentation. We hope that you have gained a better understanding of the School of Public Affairs, academic advising, how the transfer process works, degree requirements, and the degree audit. Before you meet with your academic advisor, please log into your UCD Access student portal, run and review your degree audit, and identify any missing transcripts or materials and submit them. We look forward to working with you and supporting your academic success at CU Denver.